Hi, second grade. So we're going to start one of my favorite chapters to start teaching, which is on money. But unfortunately, I don't actually have I don't have any other copies of the work mats, and I don't have my teacher's book with me. So I'm using the online version, which will be a little more of a challenge to share with you. So I wanted to show you some coins first. I don't have my pretend coins here, but I do have my wallet with my change in here, and we have almost all the coins that we'll need. So the first coin I'm going to show you is a quarter. As you can see, there's an eagle on one side, and then George Washington on the other. Now, sometimes quarters don't have the eagle on the back. Sometimes they have a design like a state quarter or national parks, but they always have George Washington on the front. You'll also notice that their size is a little bigger. It's the biggest sized coin in my change purse. A quarter is worth 25 cents. In order to make a dollar, you need 100 cents. So a quarter of a dollar is 25. If you have 4 quarters, you'll make a dollar. So that's why it's called quarter. Kind of cool. Oop, I didn't mean to erase that one. Okay. This you'll have a spot for on your work mat. You'll notice there's a coin that looks like this. FDR is on one side, and it looks like a torch is on the other. Notice its size. It's much smaller. This is a dime. A dime is worth 10 cents. Then we have this coin over here, Thomas Jefferson. My dad kind of has Thomas Jefferson hair at this moment because he needs a haircut. We have Thomas Jefferson on one side and State Capitol on the other. And notice, it's not as big as a quarter, but it's not as small as a dime. This is a nickel, and a nickel is worth 5 cents. Many students confuse these two, so make sure that we pay attention. Your nickel's here and your quarter's here. If you need a fun activity, maybe go through your piggy bank and sort your coins and count them up and see how much money you have. By the end of the lesson today, we should know how to count coins. And our last here, as you can see, it's a different color. We have the Lincoln Memorial and Abraham Lincoln. It's a different color, but it's still a coin. This is a penny, and a penny is worth 1 cent. This might be the easiest one for students to remember. But a penny is the same size as a nickel, but a penny is a different color. All right. So, like I said earlier, I don't have our work mats in front of us, but I do have a sheet of paper to go over the problems. So we'll do it together. I did one video take already, and it cut me off, so I'm using a different platform so I have enough time. So we have 2 quarters. Notice this quarter is like a state quarter. It has a different design, but they're the same size. So a quarter is worth 25 cents. Ooh. I would suggest that we write its value at the top. I keep breaking these tips. Okay, now we have a nickel. A nickel, if we remember, 5 cents. And then a penny is 1 cent. So now we're going to count on. So I have my quarter at 25 cents. 25 plus 25 is 50. Now we're going to add 5 cents. 50 plus 5, 55. 55 plus 5, 60. 60 plus 1, 61. Now the next one you have a picture of in your work mat. I don't have a picture of this, or I don't have a coin of this at home. They're kind of rare now. We don't really use them all the time, but they still count and they still are used as currency. That's John F. Kennedy's head you see, and that's known as a $50, and a $50 is worth 50 cents. And then over here we have our quarter, we have our dime, and we have our penny. So let's count on 50 plus 25 is 75 cents. 75 cents plus 10 cents is 85 cents. And then we're going to add 1 penny to that, makes it 86 cents. So on the side, we're going to write 86 cents. That's how much money that problem 2 is worth. Last problem we're going to do together, and then we'll have a discussion for the do you understand. So here are my coins. The big one, 25 cents. And then I have over here 3 coins the same size. They're all dimes, and a dime is worth 10 cents. So let's count on 25 plus 10, 35 plus 10, 45 plus 10, 55. So our grand total is 55 cents. Great job. Now, our do you understand talks about that $50. So I did kind of tell you the answer to the first part of the question. And the first part of do you understand asks, what is the value of a $50? And a $50, as we know in problem 2, is worth 50 cents. So how many quarters do we need to get to 50 cents? Well, let's use problem number 1. There's 2 quarters there. First quarter is 25. 25 plus 25 brings us to 50. So it's worth 50 cents. 50 cents equals 2 quarters. All right. Oh, you can't quite see it. Sorry about that. Okay. So now what we're going to do is I would like you to complete the other half of the work mat and then practice in your student workbook. Okay? And I look forward to seeing your answers. If you need a fun activity to do today, later on, maybe go through your piggy bank or your change purse and see how much coins you have. Practice counting up. If you run out of your coins, maybe see if a family member would let you count theirs. Now, don't take their money, but you can count their money and let them know. Alrighty?